Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch holding and just jump straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you'd like to. If you're sticking around, guys, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Talk at Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to give your opinion on something in the Discord, and I give my opinion on your opinion. So if you're brand new, guys, check the pinned comment, join the Discord down below, and give me a topic to talk about for next video. Give me, like, for the Let's Talk Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to just suggest topic suggestions. This is Talk at Clen, where I ask you guys again to give me your opinions on something. Usually you talk about Fortnite, but of course we can talk about anything at all. With that being said, I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's just jump into the first one for today. First off, is it just me, or does this thing that happened in Chapter Season 6 look really similar to the Reality Bloom stuff? P.S. I saw your last video. Yes, Voldemort is me. Oh, okay, well, I thought we were talking to different people here. I apologize, but yeah, it's good to see you, right? I always appreciate you suggesting, like, and talking and helping me participate in these videos. By the way, yes, honestly, I never thought of that before, but it really does. Is it a coincidence, though? Could be. It could be. I don't know what to think about it, but it definitely does look like the same thing, right? Moving on, anyone else think the Fortnite crew needs a complete overhaul? IMO the crew is almost a joke at this point, with the skins we get either being terrible or mediocre at best, with very rare exceptions. For example, this new crew pack isn't bad, but I don't feel like taking a pre-existing character and just gender swapping them is enough in my opinion. Also, I feel like Epic needs to either make a Save the World permanent or add on to the crew pack, or just give those crews maybe an extra 500 V-Bucks whenever they market Save the World with a crew pack to those who already have it. Yeah, you know what? It makes a lot of sense. I've been very critical of the Fortnite crew, and I'm one of the Epic Games' biggest supporters. I love everything that Epic Games does with Fortnite, but the Fortnite crew is just not it. I completely agree with you. However, I finally canceled the Fortnite crew, but I'm thinking, like, hey, maybe should I buy it for the battle pass, because in case I like next skin season. But then I'm thinking, like, man, how many times did I get duped by this, where I'm like, okay, maybe next season will be, or maybe next, like, month we'll have a good crew pack. So yeah, as someone who loves Fortnite as much as I do, and I canceled the Fortnite crew, it's like, yeah, Epic Games, you need to do something about it, because these skins are absolute garbage. And again, it's just my opinion. I apologize if you've liked the crew packs. And even this skin, I'd like to just gender swap the skin that I already thought was just mediocre. I don't like it. Southpaw is one of my favorite skins they've ever added to the game, but that's one skin out of how many for the crew pack, you know what I mean? So I don't know, actually, like, going back to, like, talking about buying the crew, I don't know if I still want to buy the crew for, like, to just get the battle pass next season. I guess I'll decide on it, like, when I see it, but then again, I won't see it, will I? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to wait on the battle pass. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's not even what you're talking about. The Fortnite crew, it does need a complete overhaul. It is just not it. They need to add more stuff. Like, I always thought more locker presets would be perfect for the Fortnite crew. I would get the Fortnite crew if they added that, honestly. Moving on, I actually don't like that we're getting more lore from the comics. Don't get me wrong, they are great stories, but I'd much rather have more of a storyline filled through quests and or live events. Excuse me there, sorry if I read that wrong. Remember when we just had little map updates and loading screens in Chapter 1? I liked that better. You know what? I'd have to agree with you. I like having the storyline updates in real time, especially as the seasons go by. Like, the loading screens were such a simple and perfect way to tell the Fortnite story. However, I will say I do really like the comic stories. If Epic Games were to, like, make a season, for example, like next season, Chapter 3, Season 4, and then came out with a comic series telling the story of that season that where it's happening in real time, and then update the map, I would like that a lot better. But I'm not, like, unhappy with the way they're doing it right now. Does that make sense? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, again, I'm not unhappy, but I think that would be a better way to do it, in my opinion. Let's move on, though. I don't know if anyone proposed this idea yet, but a while back I was talking to Aiko on Twitter in the comment section about who or what Geno could be, and I proposed that he could change his physical form. I still propose this idea, as Geno we see during the Chapter 3 Season 2 live event looks nothing like Geno we see in the skin in the survey or comic. So it is possible that while genetically working on himself, he gave himself the ability to shapeshift as to not be spotted by threats or unwanted attention. I personally think so. Of course, this is a theory, but I like this nonetheless. And yeah, you know what? I do agree with you. I wish I could add to that. I think that's probably the most likely explanation. I like to think that too, especially since the leak skin came out, and that's, like, definitely Geno, right? And we saw Geno in the comics, and he looks absolutely nothing like you said. So yeah, I agree with it, to be honest with you. Moving on, if you're getting into anime, the next one you should watch is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, one of my favorites. Okay, it's funny that you mentioned that, because that's actually one of the first animes that I've watched. I've just watched Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer since then, and I've liked it much more. Now, don't get me wrong, that was a great series. I really enjoyed it, but it's just, like, the reason I don't talk about it is because I don't love it as much as everyone else seems to love it. Like, I thought it was just a really solid show. I thought it was great, but the ones I've watched since then are honestly much better. Just my opinion, though, and I'd love to know what you guys think, as always. Let's move on, though. Okay, I have to let some things off about the Zero War. I love the comics comics first off. Second, everyone said that the comics ruined the storyline that and retconned everything. They never actually retconned anything except the mech's arm, which could be explained by maybe the scientist building a duplicated version of it. I don't know. Then people are complaining about the monster looking like a T-Rex, but as a Cryostage Zero War writer, Cryostage Zero War writer, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that name right. He said on his Twitter that the monster looked like that due to constraints and having to guest artists on the comics. Just because it looks different doesn't mean it's retcon. Many other comic series change designs but still keep the story. And finally, about Paradigm and Singularity, Donald Mustard never directly said they were the same person. Also, why would the IO let Paradigm watch the 0 Point when they are sworn enemies, or even build a statue for when again they are sworn enemies? That's just my thoughts. So yeah, you know what? Again, people are like going crazy about the Fortnite storyline, saying there's plot holes everywhere. I've talked about the Paradigm and Singularity a lot, which I completely agree with you. But I don't understand why people are getting so worried off like the color of something. Like, why can't you just enjoy the story? That's what I'm there for. I'm there for the story. Who cares if it's blue or pink? Like, honestly, that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, I agree with everything that you said here. Moving on, this isn't really a topic suggestion, but thank God next season isn't Marvel, and I love Chapter 2 Season 4, but I want other series to have a chance other than just Disney steamrolling on everything. So, fun fact, Family Guy would also be a Disney collab because they own Family Guy. I actually didn't know that they own Family Guy, but yeah, talking about your topic suggestion, talk at Clen TAC is where you guys give me an opinion or a statement on something, so this is the right spot for it. The topic suggestion will be now let's talk Clen. But yeah, I'm really conflicted because what you said about Disney steamrolling through everything is a perfect way to describe it. And Disney is steamrolling through everything, and I do not like that Disney's steamrolling through everything, not just Fortnite. Like, they're steamrolling through life, you know what I mean? And I don't like that. However, I really did love the Marvel season that came out last chapter. It's one of the most fun I've ever had playing the gameplay wise. So if the community's happy though that it's not a Marvel season, who am I to be upset, right? It's good to see the community happy. Something I wanted to theorize on is how Bloom Watcher may not be bad, but someone who's called upon by the 0 Point as a defense mechanism after the 0 Point bloomed in Chapter 2 Season 6. It may be possible the reason people are disappearing on the island is because she sees them as threats to the 0 Point and is making sure that there is no one on the island to threaten / destabilize the 0 Point, which is why she waited to do anything until the IO were gone from the island for good, or most likely for now. Of course, this theory suggests that Bloom Watcher was brought here in case she's some sort of defense mechanism for the 0 Point itself, which may explain why she's gone out of her way to seize the 7 so they won't be on the island to do anything about the 0 Point. Of course, it's just some theory I brought up thanks to one of my favorite Fortnite storyline YouTubers. Just out of curiosity, who's the YouTuber there? Is it someone like Top 5 Gaming? Because man, they make some amazing Fortnite storyline videos. It's either him or the PlayStation Grenade. Those man, gotta say, some of the best Fortnite storyline content I've ever seen. But I'm always looking for more YouTubers to watch about the Fortnite storyline because there's not too many going around. Regardless, not what you talked about, but if Epic Games ever came out with the storyline, and they've hinted at a lot of things, and they've really hinted at the reality bloom, right? There's something about Chapter 2 Season 6 event is like means something. Like the reality bloom means something, and Bloom Watcher, honestly, this all could connect. This could be finally the time that we see everything connect here, and it would be wild to see the Bloom Watcher actually being a good guy. This is a solid theory. It's a little bit of a reaching theory, but it makes a lot of sense. Moving on to a different topic, and Mark, gotta appreciate you, man. You've been spicing up these videos lately. I really appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, love talking about Fortnite, but I like spicing it up too. It's so shocking that the English Queen just died. It feels so weird after all those memes about her being immortal. Yes, I know. Like, I've seen so many memes about her being immortal, and now she's actually gone. It's so weird, honestly. It was a crazy day when she died. Like, it's sad, you know? It's like, and I don't mean this in an offensive way at all, but this is like a link to the past that was still here. It's like, it's crazy that she's gone, man. Anyways, you know what I always thought would be cool if Epic did an icon season where each icon picks something to add to the game. Okay, would you want a battle pass with all icon skins? I personally wouldn't really like that too much if it was a battle pass full of icon skins, but if you were to like take icons and like have something where they picked and added something to the game, you'd have to be really careful about who you choose though. You'd have to choose someone like Laserbeam. Laserbeam will be perfect for something like this, but you can't just go and pick like comp players because then they would make the game just like Arena, you know what I mean? So interesting idea, but Epic Games would have to be very, very careful if they executed this. And guys, we got a couple more for today. I hope Epic doesn't make an entire Chrome biome. People will get really tired of it really fast, and I would be a really lazy change. Yeah, lazy change, it probably a lot of work. I don't know if it's just recoloring. I don't know. Regardless, I feel like it would be beautiful at the beginning, but yeah, you're probably right. If it's just Chrome, if there's an entire biome of just Chrome, people actually really would get tired of that. I never thought of that. It's honestly a good idea. Maybe it might be best to have like just a Chrome themed POI, you know what I mean? Maybe that's the way they should go about it. And guys, we're moving on to the last one for today. Here's a little theory involving the Ice King. So the Ice King is alive and back. So what if he returns to the island, and in the live event he turns a whole island into snow again, or uses a spell or something, because that would tie into the season ending on December and season 5 being a Christmas season? Is it too good to be true? Probably. I would absolutely love that. If you guys don't know me, if you don't watch all my videos, I love Christmas. I love winter. I love playing Fortnite in Christmas. I love playing Halo at Christmas. To have a full winter Christmas theme would be my absolute dream in Fortnite. That's why one of the reasons why I love Chapter 1 Season 7 so much. It was fantastic. And Chapter 2 Season 1, their winter event absolutely knocked it out of the park. It was fantastic. So I would love if this came true, but I don't know if it's actually going to come true, especially since the first time the Ice King had an event, people didn't like it that much and they didn't like the aftermath of it, but I enjoyed it. But guys, that's all for me today. I'm gonna put an end to this video today. Thank you so much for participating in these videos, guys. It honestly, it helps me so much. It means a lot to me. And if you just remember, if you're gonna join the Discord, if you're gonna write something, if you're gonna give me an opinion for next time, I'm not uploading these until after Season 4 launches. So just make sure it's not about like the lead up or the hype to Season 4, because I won't want to like just skip you, but I'll have to. You know what I mean? But guys, with that being said, I'm going to put an end to this video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and enjoy the content, please consider like button to help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, as well as a link to Real Ember on Fiverr will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. He did this YouTube thumbnail, and he can do yours too, and he helps out my channel so much. So if you want to be a YouTuber, check out Real Ember. And lastly, guys, if you like, use my supporter creator code in the item shop. It's code Clen, hashtag anime, hashtag epic partner. Thank you so much for watching again, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Take care.